Top 7 Creepiest Cursed Objects that actually exist. 1. Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll is a lifelike, straw-filled doll that was once given to a boy named Robert Otto by his fired Haitian nanny. The doll soon became Robert's loyal companion. He even named it after himself. However, people in the house soon began noticing signs of the doll's evil nature. The family would often hear and see paranormal things such as the boy having conversations with himself in two entirely different voices, furniture in his room getting overturned on its own, etc. 2. The Hands Resist Him painting. Painted by artist Bill Stoneham in 1972, The Hands Resist Him is considered one of the world's most haunted pieces of art. Each owner has passed on a warning to the next potential buyer, which is that come nightfall, the figures within the painting either move or disappear entirely. According to the artist, the doorway represents a threshold between this world and the world of fantasy and impossibilities, while the doll is a guide that will escort the boy through it. Busby Stoop Chair. This notorious chair, also known as Busby's Stoop Chair, once belonged to convicted Thomas Busby. Before he was hanged for his crimes, his final request was to have a meal at his favorite local pub. However, upon finishing his meal, he stood and proclaimed, "May sudden demise come to anyone who dares sit on my chair." Since then, a supposed 63 people who have sat in the chair met their untimely ending, sometimes mere moments after sitting in it. 4. The Cursed Tomb of King Tutankhamun. The Tomb of Tutankhamun, a 19-year-old Egyptian pharaoh, is probably one of the most famous curses of all time. King Tut's tomb was discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. It is said that anyone who dares enter the tomb is struck with bad luck, illness, or met their end because of something called the Curse of the Pharaohs. It is believed that the Howard Carter expedition was also struck by the curse, and almost everyone who was involved with the expedition passed away under mysterious circumstances. 5. Hope Diamond. One of the most famous jewels in the world, this blue gem is reportedly worth $250 million. With first ownership records dating back to 17th century, this diamond is believed to be cursed, supposedly causing great misfortune and misery to whoever wears it. The most commonly accepted origin of the curse dates back to 1653, when a French merchant obtained the original 115-carat blue diamond in India, where he plucked the gem from one of the eyes of a Hindu idol and, for this sacrilege, was later mauled to end by dogs. 6. Bassano Vase. A carved silver vase from the 15th century, the Bassano vase was a wedding gift for a bride on the eve of her wedding near Napoli, Italy. Sadly, she never made it to the altar as she was slaughtered that night with the vase in her hands. After that, the vase was passed down her family line, but anyone who took possession of it is said to have perished soon thereafter. The vase reappeared in 1988 with a note that is said to have read, "Beware, this vase brings." 7. Annabelle the Possessed Doll. Annabelle, the doll, was originally discovered in an antique shop in 1970. After being purchased as a gift from a mother to her daughter Donna, strange things started happening. Raggedy Ann doll is apparently haunted, according to self-proclaimed demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren. The doll allegedly changes positions, writes messages, and performs other paranormal things. Annabelle the doll currently resides in a glass box at the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut.